Haley Ryan Hurst is holding the title of Miss Virginia Volunteer, but now she has her eyes set on becoming Miss Volunteer America. We are rooting her on, and she may look a little familiar because she's been here on 7 at 4 before. Haley joining us again to talk about the competition that's beginning this weekend. Haley, welcome back to the show.
Yes, thank you so much for having me again. This was actually my very first appearance as Miss Virginia Volunteer, and so I can't believe it's my last one before I head to Miss Volunteer America.
I know, I'm excited for you. Last time you were on, what were you, it was a different topic, I guess. But
yes, we were just kind of talking about what the Volunteer America system is and the program at heart. It is a service-based scholarship organization where young women can earn the chance to go to college for free. I'm so happy that I've graduated debt-free from this organization, but it also is really rooted in service. So not only does every contestant have a personal platform, but we work with the Salvation Army and St. Jude's as well.
That's great. And you know, you talk a little bit about what this means and the fact that you get to serve people and volunteer, which is really great, and as well as get a great education out of it. But I want to learn a little bit more about you on a personal level. We're going to look at some pictures here. Tell me a little things, just things about yourself and kind of what drew you to competing, and you know, eventually where you are today.
Yeah, so I just recently graduated from the University of Oklahoma, and I graduate from Liberty University in August. And so I'm a triple undergrad major, hoping to pursue a law degree after this fun little gap year that I'm in. But one thing that I've really loved is pursuing my passion for connecting with people. And I've been able to connect with people through my personal serve initiative called Teach Next Gen, which brings life skills learning into low socioeconomic areas. So I developed this curriculum, and in this curriculum, it starts in elementary school, building empathy over apathy initiatives, building all the way up to high schoolers, where I work with financial literacy advisors, bringing financial literacy, college readiness, and life readiness if college isn't on their task force. But another personal thing about me is I hate cooking, but I love to learn how to try to cook. I cook my chicken at like 400 for 40 minutes in the air fryer. Everyone makes fun of me for it. But I also love to talk, obviously, so that's why I started my podcast, Let's Hear Miss Virginia Volunteer, which brings awareness to all of our community partners.
No, that's great. That's wonderful. I love too that we get some interesting, fun information about you too, the fact that you hate cooking. But I love you're a children's book author, blogger, host of the podcast Let's Hear Miss Virginia Volunteer, as you just mentioned, and of course you're furthering your education in law, which you also talked a little bit about. But I want to hear more about you being a children's book author. This is exciting. I love this.
Thank you. Well, my sophomore year of high school, I was going around the nation and I was speaking on anti-bullying initiatives. I grew up with a very severe speech impediment, so I couldn't pronounce my R's. I had a lisp and a stutter, and I had a really hard time making friends because I was also 5'10" when I entered 6th grade. So I like to make the joke, if Bigfoot and Elmer Fudd from Looney Tunes had a baby, it would have been me. And so I wrote a children's book that explained bullying on a level that kindergarten through 2nd graders could understand, because bullying is such a hard topic for them. And so I was able to take my story, put it with fictional characters, and then sit down with children from across the nation. I'm so fortunate to have reached 43 states and Guam, because we should never forget our U.S. territories as well, and just make sure that they know the importance of being kind to one another, because it is a skill that you have to continuously keep up, because I feel like sometimes we live in such an apathetic world, so just being a light and spreading kindness is so important.
I feel like too, Haley, just sitting here talking to you, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like you got a little teary-eyed when you talked about the bullying aspect of things, and I feel like we're seeing a little bit of inside of your soul and how passionate you are about this. It's so much more than beauty.
It is.
And I think you sharing this message is really important. Now listen, you're traveling, I know we're running out of time, I could talk to you forever. We're going to be traveling to Jackson, Tennessee for Miss Volunteer America. Is there anything that you're hoping to learn during this specific competition?
Yeah, I like to say it's a celebration. I've been competing for 13 years, so I am no stranger to the pageant stage, but I'm also rounding out my career as I head to law school, and so I'm just hoping to celebrate the past 13 years of hard work. The past 10 months I've poured into this organization, 62,000 miles I've traveled in the past 10 months, over 600 volunteer service hours. Now, all the hard work has been done. Now it's time to celebrate and just live out my truth and see what happens in Jackson.
All right. Well, we're rooting for you,
Thank
Haley.
you.
Go, Haley! Okay, so please come back. Keep us posted on everything, but we're rooting for you here on 7 at 4, okay? Hopefully
Thank
we'll
you so
see
much.
you soon. Keep up what you're doing. It's great
I appreciate you.